fucking, actually, Tamika called us one time. You know that, right?
No, actually, nah.
Hey, so I know Tamika called us because I heard that she had gotten arrested for opening up Ruthless Records in Canada. And she was brought to the station and released because she said, it's on the FBI files. I read it all. I don't know anybody in Canada. I don't know nothing about Canada. I did a deal with somebody in Canada for some, Ruthless, some records or something once. And she mentions like Sony in Canada or one of those guys. But she goes, I don't know anybody in Canada. Right? So then I hear about that. And then we get a phone call. Anyway, we get a phone call from some lady on the phone saying, who are you? Who gave you the right to open up? Like yelling at me. And I'm like, what the f-? I go, Jerry Heller. You know what I mean? And she's like, wow, blah, 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 said some shit, hangs up the fucking phone on me. I go, that has to be Tamika Woods. There is no goddamn way that's not Tamika Woods, because what lady would call me yelling at me?
Did you ever think that your door was going to get kicked in and that this whole thing was going to end back then? Or were you just riding the
never.
wave?
I never thought the door was going to get kicked in, but I thought we were pretty slick. You know, like, I don't know. I'm 19. I'm not thinking big bad FBI is getting involved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, no, I didn't think the door would get kicked down, but I mean, it could have, of course, right? From what I'm hearing now, it's like they were fucking steps away from kicking in our door. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah, so then we got a lot of interesting phone calls too, right? From different fucking people. Yeah, so different rappers, different fucking, people saying we owed money. Even the guy on the NWA, you know the guy that plays the guitar?
Stan the Guitar Man?
Yeah, you could probably, you know what, if you interview him, I guarantee you, he'll say he called Ruthless Records Canada, and he asked about his money. Yeah, man, that was one of them. There was a Laylaw that called in, you know Laylaw above the law?
Of course, R.I.P. Laylaw, yes.
Yeah, okay, Laylaw was another one that called in, and I had a nice conversation with the guy and explaining that Ruthless is, you know, temporarily here and blah, 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 and I don't know what the fuck he wanted to talk about, but he was talking. Craig Mack had called in once. Yeah, and little Kendrick Lamar would call in every fucking day. We call him Little Kenny. Yeah, this kid from Compton, and his mom would be on the phone sometimes. We never took anything from Kenny. You know what I mean? We never did, because he was like our little buddy. He sent us school pictures. He'd send us like rap tapes about him going to school, on the tape rapping about like the bus and bullies and this and that.
So
you know
he
what
had
I
to
mean?
be about 7 at this time then, right? Because he was born in the...
I was going to say 7 or 8. Yeah, I thought it was 8. I have a school picture with the stars in the back, you know, like that backdrop they do at school pics.
Yeah.
He'd send us all this. He was like our boy. He'd call in every day. Imagine this kid thinking he's best friends with Ruthless Records growing up. You know what I mean?
Man, I would love to hear